髪のウェディングドレス。
北東に2300キロか。アロハ。
Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're looking at LR Chi-Chi, right? So I think LR Chi-Chi, Dokkan may have cooked up a pretty solid free-to-play character here. The only problem is every time we get a Battlefield LR, every time we get a World Tournament LR, we do have to establish that it's going to be 8 months until we could rainbow her. So, you know, we could see stats that she might be able to put up here, but when we're actually in-game, it's not going to quite look so good, unfortunately. So, I mean, let's just not dilly-dally at all. It's very simple with Chi-Chi. I think Chi-Chi's going to be quite good, okay? We just have to have her around Goku's. Now, teams is going to be a major issue. You know, she's on Tao's team, which is fine. But when you go into the game, you don't really find Tao friends. I mean, maybe after Tao returns, it's not surprising people didn't summon for Tao. I mean, even, you know, super hype, like Dokkan Fest, like TURs, like regular Dokkan Fest TURs, a lot of times people are not going to have those, right? So it's going to be really hard to run Chi-Chi right now. I think if we would get, like, a new, strong Goku family team soonish, within, you know, the next couple of months, Chi-Chi could be pretty effective. Keep in mind that she's doing, like, a lot of good shit. Now, what's, like, an easy way we could say the mark of a good LR, chat, is? Could you think of some ways? Oh, maybe they've got a lot of dodge. They do a lot of damage. How about starting at 24 key? That's pretty good. Right? Like, hey, Chi-Chi, my girl. I love that. So here's the thing with Chi-Chi. As long as we have Goku on rotation, Chi-Chi should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. All right, let's see. And then Tao, you know, we could just chillax back here. So here's LR Chi-Chi. Cutting to the chase, Chi-Chi gets 20% dodge every time Chi-Chi attacks. So she will do her first attack. She has an additional base kit. She has an additional if there's a Goku family character on rotation. And she gets an additional if there's a Goku on rotation. And she can get the hidden potential system additional as well. So, they may have created a character, actually, where it's like, okay, like, we'll give her, you know, 30 additional. But, like, dodge might not be that important. Now, some of her additional chances, though, it's just a 50% chance of a super. 70% chance of a super. It's not guaranteed additional with a chance to be a super, right? So, you know, I don't know. Like, a dodge build still could be good for her, maybe. But, you know, if every time she attacks, 20% dodge. 30? Should have been with 30? Okay. 40% dodge. 60% dodge. You have been with 30? 80% dodge. Okay, 80% dodge we finished with. Okay, we did get hit. Okay. Now, Chi-Chi is not going to be going super crazy if the bosses are going to be, like, supering and touching her. Now, if it's a longer fight, Chi-Chi will be able to cook up. Because Chi-Chi stacks defense. 50% defensive stack on her 12-key super. Alright, shit. Tao, we're good here. Yeah, fam? We're good, obviously? Yeah, easy as pie, man. Okay. Yeah, great. Now, a lot of times, you know, with these showcases, like, I do kind of, like, cut to the point. People will go, oh, no, you never cut to the point. But, like, I mean, my talking is an important part of the video, bitch. But, like, I'll skip to, like, the character's rotation. Here's the point with that. Chi-Chi, as part of her intro, for 2 turns, all Goku family category allies get 3 key 70% attack. So right now, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is getting that support, right? And Chi-Chi on rotation, she's also giving 50% support. But I think what I'm actually probably going to do here is I am going to go Golden Great Ape, and I'm just going to cut and come back on Chi-Chi's next turn. All right, guys. All right, now I'm very curious here. Let's take a look at Chi-Chi. So her defense. Now remember, every 12 key super that we do, she's getting a 50% defensive stack. Now I'm not too sure, like, you know, instantly people are like, oh, she's gonna destroy Festival. I mean, we could run her in Festival, she's not gonna die. But a lot of times, I would say, when I've had difficulties in Festival, it's killing the bosses in time, right? So I don't think Chi-Chi is actually like a super great Festival unit. Because her attack support for those first 2 turns, I think, will be pretty potent, right? 3 key, 70% attack support, that's very strong. But after the first 2 turns, all she's giving is 50% defensive support, which is good. But again, in Festival, I would say towards the end there, it's more about the damage you're able to do. So, I mean, we could win with Chi-Chi on the team, I'm sure. Like, we could probably run... I'm not really too sure which team we would run. Well, I guess... I mean, well, she is Bond of Parent and Child, yeah? So, we could run her on Vegeta and Trunks' team. Maybe with her getting double Vegeta and Trunks attack stats the whole way through the fight, right? That could allow her to cook up towards the end. Maybe. We'll give it a... We'll definitely give it a try when she comes out, right? Hopefully I'm able to get top 1 in my local, so I'll be able to have LR Chi-Chi with 1 dupe. But if not, I guess when we're doing that Festival battle, we'll see what Chi-Chi looks like, you know, at 55%. We'll see which one we get. All right, let's do this here. So Chi-Chi, remember, every attack she gets is going to give her a 20% chance to dodge, and every 12 key attack she does is going to allow her to stack defense. Hopefully UI Goku hangs, you know, holds up here. We've had some bad dodge luck already tonight, so hopefully that's our bad luck out of the way. Yeah, nice, UI Goku, good job. Lovely, lovely. All right, let's see Chi-Chi. Let's go. There's not really a lot more to talk about with Chi-Chi. She's a pretty simple unit, but she seems to me to be pretty good. I mean, locking would crush her, right? Like, locking and AoEs are her weakness. So, like, we go into the Goku Black and Zamasu fight. I mean, she's gonna get bodied by... I mean, things could work out in our favor, right? Maybe they don't lock Chi-Chi, you know, the AoE is in slot 3, something like that. But those would be the abilities that would really be dangerous for Chi-Chi. I think, considering she's a free-to-play character who's got decent support, I think her attack stats look pretty good to me. And she does have a 50% chance to crit built in. All right, here's our third attack, 60% dodge. 60 is what we ended with. Oh, fuck. Okay, we dodged. Okay, phew. Okay, maybe a dodge build. Maybe a dodge build will be good. Maybe a dodge build will be good. No, to be fair, there's a good chance we're not getting a lot of it. I think what I'll probably do for her build once I'm, you know, finished rainbowing her, or at least have her 79%, I probably will maximize additional. Like, typically I do dodge primary, additional secondary for Chi-Chi. I think, or for normal builds for characters. But I think what I'll probably do is I think I will go... Oh, man, this is scary. We're going to get killed here. Because the other thing, too, is we're not on my account, so the characters' builds are way worse here. You know, no dodge. That's what I mean by that. You know, when we're in these GDC fights, dude, these fights are brutal. Like, unless we're rocking Omega's team, or, like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Coach cheated, like, right? Like, dude, these fights are really brutal, man. And it's just like, you know, like, characters just being filled up with dodge, the win rate will just skyrocket up. Like, it's so funny, man. Like, you know, all the years of, like, arguing about dodge with people, and then they drop shit like this, and it's like, you know, full dodge on all these characters and our chance to win triples or something. I don't know. It's crazy. All right, we might end up dying here. let's just get another rotation or two with Chi-Chi. I think that she looks to me to be pretty good, though. You know, with a weakness towards AoEs and stuff. All right, guys, we're coming back in. So, what I'm going to do here, I just want to get one rotation with Chi-Chi right here. And then I think we'll probably just come back on turn 10 and see, like, what she looks like after having stacked up for quite a while. I think is probably what we'll do. So, let's just get this initial turn with Chi-Chi right here. And then let's just come back in many turns, turn 10, and see what her defense is going to look like, right? So yeah, I think Chi-Chi will be good. It's just, you know, AoEs and locking could be her problem. And remember, all of her additional procs, they're not guaranteed additionals with a chance to be a super. It's just a super chance. So it's like, remember, in order for her to get her dodge, she doesn't need to super. She just needs to get her additional. So that's why, like, an additional build for her sounds good to me. Because if we get the hidden potential system additional normal, that's fine. We just need the attack, right? It being a normal is not a problem whatsoever as long as we actually get the attack to proc. Like that right there. That was fine. And I was ready for it. Like, that's fine, right? Because, boom, it's still going to get us our dodge. And then remember, every 12 key super attack she does, she's greatly stacking defense. So, I mean, she could be solid. Like, I could see us using Chi-Chi in content moving forward. The only thing I would say, though, right, that we do have to keep in mind here, is that, like, if we're going to want to use Chi-Chi on, say, you know, a Peppy Gal team, remember, that's not going to work as well because Chi-Chi actually wants to be, you know, with a Goku. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. So, all right, guys. I'm going to come back on turn 10. We'll see what our defensive stat looks like. But all in all, I'd say I do like this Chi-Chi's kit. I think they actually did a good job with her. I just wish that... Two things. Number one, most important, I wish that they would allow you to Rainbow, Battlefield, and World Tournament LRs right away. I just wish they would. Because they balance free-to-play characters like Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is balanced around being Rainbow. But, like, we're not going to have her Rainbowed until after 11th Anniversary Power Creep. Maybe 11th Anniversary doesn't have crazy Power Creep, because I've compared this year to 2022 many times, and the start of 2023 did not have crazy Power Creep. It didn't. So, perhaps that is what will happen this time, and then, you know, we'll be able to Rainbow Chi-Chi in, like, April or something, and, you know, Chi-Chi will still be pretty effective. Hopefully we get a new Goku family leader, like a powerful Goku family leader would be a huge W. Or maybe like a nice Earthbred fighter leader, or a new Bond of Parent and Child leader, any of those. And like maybe Chi-Chi you'll be able to cook up a little bit. You know, she seems like a fun free-to-play character to me. To be fair, like there was a small window before 10th Anniversary Power Creep where I thought Grandpa Gohan was pretty effective as well. But it was a small window. Ah, yeah, chat, that was a mistranslation. Okay. So Chi-Chi is definitely not defensive stacking. We could see very, very, very clearly right here that Chi-Chi is not defensive stacking, right? We're only at 500k. Okay, so that makes her a little bit less fun. It always does feel good when characters are stacking up like that. But now, at this point, damn, man. So we got 13 minutes in the video where I was about to end anyway. And now it's like, oh, she doesn't actually stack. Okay. Alright, so... That means she's just... So... I mean, damn, with her just getting that defense raw just for that turn, using her, it's just going to be strictly about her actually getting those dodges, by the way. Right? Like, she needs to be getting those dodges. So we're just going to need to be able to hopefully hit the additional RNG. Right? We need our additional luck to be good. So Chi-Chi can be able to get her dodges in then. Alright, well, this will be at least a decent rotation for Chi-Chi right here. Let's just get this, and then we can finish up. Yeah, what a bummer. Damn, that would have been so nice, actually, if she stacked defense on her 12 key. So right now, she'll just be like a support character that if we hit her additional RNG, like you know, we get good RNG with her additionals, she's going to be able to give us some nice defensive stacking, right? So, let's see what she looks like right here. So there's Chi-Chi, 34 million. Her numbers, rainbowed, do look fine. Besides her defense, I think her defense is probably a bit low. Although, she does at least get a decent amount when she attacks, right? When she attacks, she gets 150% defense. So, at least, though, what I do love is that they gave us a character where getting additional normals is not the end of the world, right? Like, an additional normal with Chi-Chi is still good, because that's still going to trigger her dodge. But, you know, I mean, if we get as long as she attacks 4 times, like, that's still going to be 80% dodge, which is very good. I mean, I know we've missed, you know, some dodge percents higher than that tonight, 95%, but, you know. So let me know what you guys think of Chi-Chi. Damn, her not stacking is definitely a real bummer. But, I mean, I still would say this is 2 years in a row. Grandpa Gohan and now this Chi-Chi, where she's at least an effective character. If only, chat, if only they would let us rainbow these characters, you know, a little bit, you know, sooner to their release and not 8 months. Battlefield and World Tournament LRs get shafted like that. So, let me know what you guys think of LR Chi-Chi. Thanks, guys, for watching. Unfortunately, yeah, she doesn't stack. Right, Google Translate got us on this night. It's all good, though. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.